Hey, it's Norm from Tesla.com. I'm here at CES 2013. I'm talking with Andrew from 3D Systems. You guys make the QFI 3D printer, right?
Yes, we do. We make over 40 different print engines, and these are the ones that we're bringing home.
Right, for consumers, actually, because 3D printing in the home kind of could be a big thing, at least we believe so, in the next couple of years.
We definitely believe so. We see this as the future.
And at CES 2013, you guys have announced the CubeX. It's the more higher grade version of your home 3D printer. What's different about the CubeX?
Well, the CubeX actually integrates a lot of brand new professional features. So, for example, you could print things the size of a basketball. That's unheard of in any other printer. You could print parts in up to 3 colors. And you also have professional printability features, meaning that you could create ultra details, nice solid parts, strong parts, whatever you need, whatever your application is, we have a solution for it.
All right, let's go in depth with everything you just said.
Okay.
First, size. This is the biggest size you can do, so your print base is going to be pretty wide, right?
Yes, we go 275 millimeters across, 265 deep, and 240 millimeters tall. It's the biggest in its class.
And how long would it take to print something like this?
The basketball took about 18 to 20 hours, single color. We have multicolor ones back in the labs, of course, and those are about 24 hours.
And you said earlier that you can actually stop the print and resume the print. The system knows how to do that?
Yes, there's actually a few features that fall into that category. So we have a pause button, which if you don't want to leave it on overnight, or you just always want to watch it, it gets mesmerizing like that, you could hit pause. If your power ever goes out, we have brownout sensors. So you plug your machine back in, turn it on, and it will start up exactly where it was. So you never lose a print.
All right, and then you talk about having 3 extruders. That's obviously new. You can buy the CubeX within 1 or up to 3 print heads, and you can print all 3 heads will print 2 different materials. You can print PLA and ABS.
Yes, exactly. So each extruder is capable of printing both PLA and ABS. We also have the option of over 30 different print colors, which means you can print in over 4,000 combinations of color and material at the same time.
And you can print both ABS and PLA at the same time in one object. What's the advantage of that?
Okay, so with ABS and PLA, you could actually create support structures that are easy peel. Traditionally, you had single material builds which had breakaway supports. These peel right off with no issue. There's no clippers, there's no sanding, they come right off without an issue.
And you also told me there's actually no heated build platform, and with ABS that's okay. And there's actually, there's no window here, no glass here. You're not worried about any warping. ABS will print just fine?
We are confident that we've come up with a solution to print large parts in ABS with minimal warping.
And for example, back here you have an object with 2 colors. How are the print heads managing using 2 different colors? And I see there's like a little reservoir here with different print material. What's that about?
Okay, so it's actually a little bit of extra technology that we've thrown in here. How it works is it uses 1 print head at a time. So like in this basketball, you have the pink head, it prints it out, and then it goes back and retreats behind the wipe. What the wipe does is it ensures that the nozzle is clean every single time so that your part never fails due to a little ball of material getting caught on there.
All right, and that's just the extra plastic in the back.
Exactly, that little reservoir there is just, exactly what it wipes off the nozzle each time.
You guys are really promoting multicolor, up to 30 colors you said, printing. A lot of people 3D print and then they finish it, they sand it and then they paint it, and you guys are going for something different. Why have actually different colored plastic and not finish it after the fact?
Well, that's one more step. In today's day and age, don't you want things faster and more exciting and done right away? The color printing is revolutionary and amazing. Color is communication, and when you're trying to drive home something amazing, the way to do it is with color.
What's the resolution of the print head?
The CubeX will go up to 125 micron resolution. We have 3 different resolution modes. We have 125, which we call high definition, crisp definition at 250, and standard definition at 500.
Awesome. And of course with 3D printing, one of the big hurdles is software. You know, if you're building your own 3D printer, you got to use some open source software. You guys have creative software packages. With the original Cubify, people had to buy the 3D, or people could create and buy different designs. With the CubeX, you guys are including software to actually create your own models?
That is correct. With the purchase of every CubeX, CubeX Duo, or CubeX Trio, the user will get their own license of Cubify Invent, which is a very easy to use, simple to learn CAD package, which is just chock full of features that allows the user to unleash their creativity and create anything they ever imagine.
And when you're using that software, later this year you'll change colors. How can you change colors within the model you built? For example, if you design a basketball, do you just have to design a different model for the seams, or how do you paint that?
Okay, well, traditionally the user would have to create multiple STLs and make sure that they were properly positioned, and then the software would have to stitch them together. What we're bringing in around April is a part coloring tool. This is absolutely revolutionary because, for example, with this basketball, we have several different zones. And like in the WNBA, they have white and red, white and red. You can now do that with our coloring software with paintbrush simplicity. We'll have a few tools like a paintbrush that you could actually draw in designs, or you'll be able to select regions or features specifically for each color.
And will the software let you know if you're changing, if your design is too fine, that'll decrease the stability of the build, or will compensate for that?
Well, our software will give you warnings based on the different sizes. For example, if it's outside of the print area, if you positioned it in the wrong way for it not to print properly, it will always warn you about that. And the multicolor tool also gives you a demo of what it will look like inside of the printer when it's done.
And for different colors, you guys sell the material in cartridges, right? It's a cartridge-based system. What's the pricing for that?
Well, we have smart cartridge technology, and the cartridge is $99 per unit. What the cartridge does is it's moisture locked, so your material stays fresh every single time. It's sustainable. We have a recycling program, so you can literally send us your empty cartridges back. You get a $5 discount towards the purchase of your next round of material for each cartridge. Also, you know how many times the average user just has a mess of spools of material? Sure. These stack up nice and clean, and you never just have loose material everywhere.
And one cartridge, how much can that print?
One cartridge we suspect we've proven to print between 40 and 50 iPhone cases.
All right, very cool. And so the CubeX, whether it's the single all the way to the Trio, that's coming out next month, right?
Yes, we expect to start shipping February 8th.
February 8th, and people can pre-order now for how much?
CubeX starts at $24.99, CubeX Duo is $32.49, and CubeX Trio is $39.99.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Andrew, and we can't wait to go see this in person and use this in our labs.
Thank you very much, Norm. We're excited to be here.
All right, we'll have more from CES 2013, Cubify 3D Systems, and their new CubeX on Tested.com. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.